Bug here. Welcome back to another episode of Shooters. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are hyped. Been getting some good feedback on it and shit, so that's really cool, man. Cool to hear. Thank you. Today's guest is the homie Nathan Rowland from Denver, dude. We had a fun conversation just talking about Denver skate scene, the homies up there and shit. So yeah, just jump in and see what he's got to say.
Everybody's glowing, Lord, it's time to set sail. You're telling no one I failed.
Dope. Alright, what up, dog?
Not much. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking thanks so much for hopping on this with me, man. I know it's kind of random, but you know. Yeah, man. Well, here, let's just jump into it. So why don't you just start off, introduce yourself, your name, where you're from, and then just kind of tell me how you started getting into photography in general, and then what brought you into skateboard photography.
So my name is Nathan Rowland. I'm originally from Ohio, just about 45 minutes to an hour south of Cleveland. I grew up skating there, and I'm from a super small town. My parents still live on a road that's not even really paved. I mean, we're out in the country. But yeah, my dad, we built a house when I was younger, and my dad had a big pole barn, and it was his shop. And, we just started building ramps in there, and little by little, we ended up with a full skate park in this
sick.
barn.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And that was in Ohio?
Awesome.
You said that was in Ohio?
Yeah. And so, I just grew up skating street out there, driving into the city and just, checking everything out I could, when I was younger. And, we'd always go to Philly and just bounce around, so you kind of catch the bug for traveling and seeing new places and skating new cities and stuff. And I had some friends who were coming out this way, and I was like, shit, if you guys get a place, I'll come. And, they came out. I was 22, I think, when I came, 21, 22. And literally, I'd never even been to Denver. I just hopped in the car and showed up.
Mm-hmm. So at that time, did you have any photo experience, and were you just predominantly skating?
I was just skating. I mean, I always just thought photos were awesome. No matter what it was, skating, anything. It's just sick. Your parents had the old box of photos at the house, and you dig through it, and you're just oh, this is so awesome. Just capture that little moment in time or whatever. I don't know. I always kind of just thought it was rad and would shoot photos, but never really had a camera or whatever. Just you'd be on a trip somewhere, family road trip, anything, and you just somebody's got a camera and you're just dorking around with it.
Right. Fucking. So what was the catalyst that what were you all right, now I want to start shooting skate photography? When were you you're photos are cool, but I want to shoot some around skateboarding. When did those two worlds cross?
I think it was kind of just cameras just started becoming more and more accessible, the older we got, and I ended up just splurging, and I bought a Canon 5D, a Mark II, and it was nothing serious. It was just the homies, and we were hanging out, and I'd shoot photos here and there. I mean, I always skated hard, and I don't know, the older and older I got, I just felt I don't know, it was just kind of a natural transition to hey, let me shoot this or let me shoot that, you know what I mean? It was never a conscious thing to be I'm going to be a skateboard photographer. I don't even think I'm a photographer. I just kind of just do it,
Right. So your first camera was in a 5D. Are you still shooting with that one as well?
I still have it, yeah.
Fuck.
But I've mostly just been I've been kind of just filming with that thing. I just recently in the last month or two bought a 5DS. I'm not much of a gear nerd. I shoot with old stuff.
Okay.
It works,
Well, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about cameras. I think is they're kind of, if you take care of them, like DSLRs and stuff, they have a shutter life, you know, before the shutter starts to kind of fail on you after a couple 100,000 shots. But you know, I mean, for the most part, dude, they'll fucking last forever if you don't break them.
Right.
You know, if you don't break them. So it kind of really doesn't matter, especially with photos. I feel like if your gear is a little bit older or dated, like I use a fucking a Sunpack 120J fucking bare bulb flash, dude. That thing's like 20 years old, you know, and it's my go-to flash, you know, because it's super strong and super bright, and like fucking it works, you know what I mean? Like it puts out light when I need it, and that's all that's important, you know what I mean?
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Are you what's your? Because I noticed in a lot of your photos, you are using a lot of like off-camera flash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's your flash setup if you can quickly tell me about that real quick?
Yeah, I got right now. I'm just running like 2 of these Winstro. I mean, you'll see everyone kind of uses them. Well, if you like watching footage or whatever, you'll see them in the background here and there. Just these.
Okay. Yeah. Those are sick, dude. Fuck it. Just 2 of those, huh?
2 of those, and I have like a little like Canon speed light. I'll try to like backlight some stuff with here and there, but yeah, pretty simple setup.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like, I mean, there's sometimes I'll get like really ambitious and bust out like 4 strobes and try to fucking do all this crazy shit, and
Dude, lighting's the hardest. It's the easiest thing to fuck up. Or like you're getting your shadows in it or whatever. So I shoot like a lot of fisheye stuff, and it's like, dude, you're so close to these bright ass flashes.
Yeah, you're like right up. You know, you're trying to avoid getting in the shot and stuff like that, and fucking, or your shadow in it, and just whatever, you know.
Yeah, man, it's tricky.
It is tricky. I mean, it's a learning curve, and I think that all of us, you know, after time, kind of figure out where you kind of make your little triangle, I guess, and you just kind of get out, get out of the way of both the light and the board. Fucking, you ever been fucking? So you shoot like, you're like up in there when you're shooting fisheye, dude. Like, you ever been like smacked with the board? Like, some shit has ever happened to you? Like,
oh man, dude, my fish is hanging on by a thread right now. It's so done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like lately I've been filming a lot too. Like I just filmed, Kyle Egan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just filmed a little part for that Phoenix Am, like that contest that's coming up.
Oh, okay, the park, the little 60-second park line.
Yeah, we just filmed that. That took a couple dings that day. I swear, like in the last 3 weeks, my fish is gonna hit on almost every session.
Really?
It's just a matter of time.
Fucking. Have you ever tried one of those Tadashi filters? Have you seen those?
No, but I did watch your guys' interview. I was like, damn, maybe I should invest. Like,
yeah,
maybe not a bad idea.
Yeah, what up, Tadashi? What up, dog? Fucking. Yeah, dude, those things are sick, man. Like, they'll definitely help protect that. But if you're getting, you know what I mean? Like, if your shit's getting smacked, like, I went on this trip. I got really lucky, man. Like, I went on this trip to Australia, and just before we left, I bought this like $1,600 like super fucking wide Nikon, like fucking wide lens, you know, like really nice lens. It's like the 3rd day we were there, man. This dude like lost his board, just flailed and just fucking smacked me right in my head. I had the lens, the face of the glass of the lens is super big, so there was like no protector I could put on it or nothing.
No.
And he like his board barely missed it. Like it scratched, like, you know, at the top of the camera, like right where the like hot shoe is, where it says like the camera brand maker, like Nikon or Canon or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that got all fucked up. And like my hand got all fucked up. Like that's how close it like barely missed the lens by like a millimeter, dude. And fucking
wow.
Yeah, man, it was fucked up. And my head got all fucked up.
And you're in Australia, just like on a trip, trying to be productive.
Yep, almost like lost my shit. Fucking that sucked. So like now that you're like shooting and shit like that, dude? Because like your shots look fucking sick, man. Like how long have you actually been shooting like skate photos for?
Whew, like. Seriously, probably maybe like 6 or 7 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of all like just snowballed. Like I said, I would just do it with the homies and hang out, and then it's like, you know what? You get like somebody from outside the crew comes in, and then you get something with them, and then like the whole thing just escalates, you know. And now I'm like sitting here talking to you, like it's crazy.
Dope. What keeps bringing you back to it then? Like why do you keep like, you know, I know is it just a fucking hobby of yours that you're just way hyped on? Is it a way to kind of extend your skate life in a sense? Like,
yeah, honestly, I think it helps to extend it, but honestly, I'm just doing it for the culture. Like, I just, skateboarding's the sickest shit. I've been doing it for the last 20 years, you know?
mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's just sick. Go out, build, like what you're doing, build hype, like, you know, just get people excited about going out and skating street and hanging out. I mean, if you don't, before too much longer, we're just gonna see a bunch of like skate park edits, and that's all you're gonna.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm fucking. I'm afraid of, man. Like, you know, like people, and now it's like skate park edits and fucking iPhone clips. You know, it's just like that's kind of what it's leaning towards, and it's like it's all good. You know, you got to go with the flow and evolve with everything. But like you were just saying, you know, with the growing up. Fucking reading Thrasher and fucking, you know, popping up in skate mags and shit, like that experience, or, you know, buying the VHS skate video when it came out, fucking, like, that's kind of been stripped from us, you know, and
well, kind of, it's just different now. I mean, I feel like skateboarding is happening in real time now, and everyone's got a camera in their pocket, so it's like, yeah, of course it's easy to just pull your phone out and do it, but I don't know, when I was growing up, like, to do it and be in skateboarding and like people who were serious about it, you went out and you filmed video parts, you shot photos, like that's just how you had to do it. It's like now you can just get sponsored off like on your iPhone and shit. It's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's fucking it's fucked up, dude. I mean, it's cool though that people have an opportunity and like kind of like the
absolutely. I don't mean to sound like jaded and shitty about the whole thing, but it's just like that's the way I was shown how to do it. So I like that's all I know, you know.
Yeah, totally. No, I mean, kind of like the same, you know. Like I saw it all kind of unfold, like right before, and it's just like, whoa, shit. Like, who the fuck is this kid now? It's like this kid's got like 200,000 followers and fucking flown around the world and fucking never had like a full video part out and he's not a pro. You know, just like the fuck. Yeah. you know? It's like, you know, but it's cool, man. I think it's a great opportunity. And even like, to be honest with you, like some of more Denver skaters from like Instagram and shit, I found out about more. There's power in it, you know, there's definitely power behind it.
Yeah, there definitely is. Yeah, I'm not knocking it. It's the only way I know. That's just was a natural transition for me. You know, you skated and skated and skated and like, you know, at a certain point, like, you just want to keep contributing to it as a whole, you know? You're a fucking skateboarder. Like, it's just what you do.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, you've been filming, like, you shoot with some pretty fucking cool guys. Like, I like, what's his name? Michael? Is it Michael?
Yeah, little Michael Ritz.
Fucking, he's cool, man. I met him once, like, one day I was, it's at, like, parking lot gap, and then there's another clip you have. I do a kickflip on it. He just kickflip like quick rotation that like, and they had that handrail set up there.
Yeah, dude, Musty. He's the sickest.
Yeah, dude. So like I went there one day. Like I was up there for Christmas, and I met up with Julian and some of the other dudes were like 303. Like Coburn was filming with like Michael and Devin Bagnoli. Bummer what happened to him. Fucking.
Oh man, yeah, that looks awful.
Yeah, fucking, that sucks. What's his name? Another kid, John Herrera. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, John. Yep. Yeah, John's fucking dope. They were cool, man. Everybody's really nice. But yeah, dude, like I don't know, like I'm really like feeling like some of your shots, man. Like when you're, how often are you going out shooting? Because I know you said you have like a fucking normal day job and shit. So.
Yeah, man, I'm a mailman during the day.
That's sick. So, do you just get out on like the weekends and go out and film and shit, or shoot?
Dude, we usually like right now we've been out like, every day. It's insane.
Fuck, dude.
It's insane. It's like you know the weather here. Like it's not that cold, you know, so you can skate all winter. And I feel like everyone's sick of being cooped up during the winter. So like we got a lot done over the winter, and you know with put COVID on top of that and everything was shut down. You know, we were going out like 3-4 nights a week and it would be 30 degrees. And we're just like out there like, the Zatchmo, the dude to the kickflip. Like, dude, me and him, I can just call him like, hey, bored, you want to go out? And we'll just literally go drive around, look at spots, make shit, just get weird with it. And, we get some pretty cool shit out of it.
Oh, yeah. That's
like, I was out just tonight for a couple hours before.
That's sick.
Before I got on the phone with you.
That's dope, dude. Yeah, man, like, there's some fucking spots out there for sure, dude, because, like, when I was out there, when I was Julian, and I've seen a lot of the spots, I skated with Julian, and, like, your photos, and, but, like, when I was with Julian, man, like, it was kind of weird, because I was filming more than anything, and we were talking about doing this part and shit, so I was, like, trying to shoot photos, but also trying to film and like trying to do both. And it's just like fucking mindful.
I know that's the hardest shit. All my friends are probably so sick of that too. Now I bought another camera so I can at least have like a static angle of something or whatever. But I'm like, all right, we'll get the photo, and I'm like, dude, you don't like want to do it again?
Yeah, you got one more. You got like, one more. You do?
No,
no, dude. Well, dude, that spot. What was it? I think that what's his name? Zach. That's you talking about? The dude who did the kickflip.
Yeah.
That fucking bump to it's like a little grate you lift up and it's like a bump to like electric box. He did a nose blunt on it. You had that photo. Fucking just like a week before, Adrian had found that.
Dude,
spot.
were you with him that night when he did the nose blunt?
I was filming that, dude. I filmed it.
Dude, we saw you, and that's how we fucking got the idea to go there.
Dude, that's what I was saying. Like, when that Instagram post, when you put it up, I was like, dude, you can't skate nowhere these days, dude. Fucking, and I super wanted to get
No way.
Yeah, dude, and I wanted to take a photo, but it was just like, fuck. And then I saw that photo, I was like, oh, man, that's sick, dude. That's sick. But
dude, yeah, we went to some, like, random house party or something. Like, it was, like, Halloween or something. And
it was a week before Halloween or something.
Huh?
It was like a week before Halloween because it was like I had
it was around that time. Yeah. And then we were like the homie drove us back from the party or whatever, and like we were a little buzzed up, and we see you out there, and he was trying to nose, but we like yelled at the window and like.
Yeah, were you with Kyle? Were you with Kyle and shit? Dude,
he was with this dude.
Dude, that night, I swear to God, like 6 different cars of like skate homies drove by and like knew Julian and knew Adrian, like, yo, what up? And like fucking, and we were just like, oh shit, like this spot's fucking tight, dude. And then like 2 days later, I see on your Instagram,
well,
like,
I gotta thank you guys for that one. That spot was sick.
Yeah, that spot was dope as fuck, dude. Julian got some clips on that too, man.
Oh, I believe it. He's the best.
Yeah, dude, he fucking kills it, man. He's so good. But yeah, dude, I was like, fuck, man. And then there's some other spots where, like, I mean, I think that one outlet, you got some dudes, like, doing, like, a 5-0 on it in front of the museum. Like, we're trying to film that museum on Broadway. It's right on Broadway. It's got the big, like,
oh, yeah.
statue.
That was just, like, such a random night, too. Like, we were just out and about skating, like, 20 deep, and it was just like, yo, grind this thing, just did it. Like, it wasn't even like, yo, I'm gonna go here and like do this thing. It was just like, it just happened.
Yeah.
Just like, that's the thing. Like, you asked, like, oh, how like often are you going out? Like, I will just go out with like nothing in mind. Just like make myself go. Like, what am I gonna do? Sit at home and like do nothing? Like,
yeah,
no, just go. I've been like forcing myself lately. Just go out with different crews. Put myself in like weird situations and like. So the craziest shit will happen.
Yeah, well,
it's like, it wouldn't have happened if you were sitting at home, like, on Instagram or, like, whatever, doing nothing, you know?
Nah, totally. I mean, and that's so cool. That's when, like, yeah, I agree. Like, if you just have your camera in your hand and you're kind of ready. Sometimes it's a bitch setting up, but, you know, if you're ready, you know, then you're gonna catch something. You know, you catch something.
Right.
Like, it's hard not to, especially if you're skating with some, like, dudes who, you know, can put it down, like, you know, the dudes who you're filming with, like, shooting with and stuff. Like, who do you like to shoot the most? Who's your favorite guy right now?
Ooh,
putting you on the spot.
That's tough.
Putting you on the spot.
All the homies are sick, man.
Yeah.
Can't put me on the spot like that. But no, like I said, Mustard, Vizachma, we call him Mustard, a.k.a. Musty. He'll probably watch this, so gotta shout him out.
Oh, yeah.
This dude TJ, I've been filming with him a bunch lately. Like, me and him have been getting a ton of clips. We actually just got this super sick photo the other day. I don't know, you might know the spot. It's like this bump to bar at a hair salon. Mm-hmm. It's a brick background. I think Trevor like kickflipped it, Coburn shot a photo of it.
Is it that red rail? That red bar? It's like a bump to like a red like handicap rail kind of?
No, that one's downtown. That one's gnarly.
Okay.
It's this one. It's kind of off South Broadway. Trevor kickflipped it and backside flipped it, I believe, just like recently.
Okay.
TJ switch ollied it the other night, and it was like so sick. He just did it easy as fuck.
Yeah, just plap plap.
It was awesome. Yeah,
that's sick.
Super
Yo,
sick.
I'm actually coming back up to Denver on Monday, dude. Just
No shit?
just until just for 4 days to see my parents and stuff. I'm gonna skate with Julian on Wednesday. I think we're gonna try. It's his day off. So
Nice.
we'll see what up with it, man. Maybe we can link up.
Yeah, come late, dude. What's
Fucking
up?
find some spots. Julian's always been like, cause he's been skating and crushing Denver forever. So he's just like every spot. He's just like, I've already been there. I did this, did that, did this, that, and I was just like, fuck, dude. So
Yeah, it's kind of hard to throw out ideas for him anymore because he's already done everything here.
everything there, yeah, man, it's fucked up. Are you shooting like for 303? Like kind of.
I just kind of like have been hanging out with a bunch of dudes that rise in the shop. So like, you know, if we get something good, they've been like busting it, or you know, they'll run it or use it for like a little ad or something like that. But I just recently kind of just started like hanging with like a lot of those guys, to be honest. Because I kind of just keep to myself and have just like the small little crew, and honestly, it's kind of built like a weird buzz here in town. So like everyone's been hitting me up to kind of go and do stuff.
Yeah.
So
there's only like in Denver though. There's really only like you and Coburn who shoot photos though, right? Like there's not a lot of from what I got when I was there. It didn't seem like there's a lot of like camera dudes out there, or maybe I missed it.
Yeah, no, there's more filmers for sure than photographers. There's a couple guys that have been popping up lately, that I've been noticing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, definitely, it's, you know, pretty much just me and him.
Okay, that's fucking. Well, I mean, I'm fucking monopolizing that shit. Shit, I forgot what we were talking about, dude.
You said you had a cover. You shot a cover for Lucas's something with him.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. So this was a few years back, man. I'll show you what we did, but like I was following Lucas on Instagram. Like I didn't know him before, and I was like, oh, this is cool as fuck. You know, so I had a skate shop in Osaka, so I just reached out to him, and I was like, yo, because this whole shooters thing, all this interview stuff, dude, I did this with my shop, but I was doing it more just like a blog thing, and like kind of putting pictures on the blog and Instagram only, and I wanted to do more with it when I had my actual skate shop, and so I reached out to Lucas, and I was like, yo, dude, like, what if we did some event? And we did basically like a photo contest where all these guys sent us photos like from around the world, and fucking Lucas and I kind of picked our favorites, and then Lucas picked the top like 20 and did his original paintings on these dudes' photos, and then then the top 5 we ran them and they got ran in the magazine.
That's sick. Yeah, that's kind of how he did that photo of my friend JT right there. Like when he like first kind of started popping up, because that's in like 2015 maybe when he did that.
Okay.
Yeah, he would like just tag him in a photo on Instagram, like whatever, and if he liked it, he'd pick 3 and then like do them.
Yeah. He's a cool dude, man. He's super dope. Like fucking, he's like come up, dude. Since then, he's fucking.
Dude, he looks like he's killing it.
Crushing it, dude. Crushing it. He made a fucking. Dude, I went to the dispensary the other day, dog. And like I barely even hit the dispensary, but I go into the dispensary the other day, they get some fucking herb, and the guy was like, oh yeah, you should check out this company, they blah blah blah. They have it's kinda hard to see, they're like, look at this, and they collabed with this artist, his name's Lucas Buffon, and I was just like, fucking Lucas, dude. And I text him, I was like, Lucas, dude, are you selling weed now, dog? Like, are you collab with weed? He's like, yeah, man, I did that design for that weed company and all that shit. I was like,
wow.
What the fuck, dude? He made my old business partner is also homies with Lucas. He brought me some chocolate, dude. It's like this fucking, it's like the nicest chocolate from France that Lucas collabed with this chocolate engineer genius guy and did this label for his chocolate. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? He made like knives. He made like cutting knives and shit with like Cutco, and he's been painting all the W hotels and fucking. He's
that's great. I mean, he's painted like restaurants and bars around here. Like,
yeah, dude, he's gnarly, dude. He's
the man's work ethic is next level.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, he's on some shit, man, for real, dude. But yeah, he's cool, man. He's a good homie. Yeah, man. I don't know really much more we can talk about. I kind of think we've covered all the bases. So, I think we can like wrap this up. But before we like kind of end it, is there like, where do you kind of? I mean, I think I kind of got a pretty good understanding of where you're at with like skating and how your fucking mind is. But like, where do you like kind of hope to go? Like, like maybe like what do you hope to accomplish this year? Where do you like to see like photography going? and especially maybe like what you're seeing doing for the scene up in Denver, particularly, or just anything like that. Like,
shoot, this year, honestly, I just want to, just keep it going. We started off the year kind of strong. Me and Michael got a cover skate on.
Oh yeah, so that was tight. Yeah, that was fucking dope.
Like that was like completely random and out of the blue, and like honestly, I just want to keep putting on for the city and my friends and everyone that's down for the cause, man. Like I just want to help out and just be a part of it. If I can keep doing that, everything's going good, man.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. That's what's up. Well, fucking man, thank you so much, dude. Fucking yeah, man. Fucking I'll see you next week probably.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for considering me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. For sure, dude. For sure. Yeah, and just keep crushing it, dude. Like I love your photos and hopefully everybody else does as well. Fucking just keep up the good work.
Yeah,
dude.
man. You too. Pretty soon I'll be interviewing you before you know it.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll be down with that. Fuck yeah, dude. But for now, dude, I will fucking catch you next week, man. I gotta run and do some shit now, so I gotta get going.
Cool. Shoot me a holler when you get into town, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. Thank you so much again, dude. I really appreciate it. It's cool talking to you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, nice to meet you.
All right, you as well. Later.
Later.